Now, despite the government's announcement that religious activities may commence in stages starting from the 5th of June with the Friday congregational prayers, Muslim groups in Techiman in the Bono East Region are suspending the Jummah prayer for one more week. These, according to the leadership of Al-Husuna wal Jummah, is to enable mosques and their leadership to have the opportunity to carry out disinfection exercises as well as provide all required safety protocols stated by government in order to ensure the safety of their congregations. Now, correspondent Anas Sabit has been engaging the Muslim community. Here's his report.
Fellow Ghanaians, with effect from Friday, 5th June, we will begin stage 1 of the process of easing restrictions. An abridged format for religious services can commence. 25% attendance with a maximum number of 100 congregants can worship at a time in church or at the mosque with a mandatory 1 meter rule of social distancing between congregants.
Per this announcement by the President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Muslims across the country have been given the green light to conduct the Friday congregational prayer for the first time in nearly 3 months. What does this ease on restrictions mean to this religious group? Murtada Mohammed tells JoyNews how he felt after receiving this news.
When we heard the presidential announcement regarding the easing of restriction on public gathering and other related issues, I think I was very happy about that, because as a Muslim, I think it will give me the opportunity to pray in congregation.
Beyond the ease on these restrictions comes the issue of the risk in joining the congregation, most of which are strangers from different locations. What are these Muslims considering before entering into the various mosques for the Jummah prayer? Mansour Anas shares with me his expectations.
Yeah, before entering any masjid or any mosque, we'll check and see if there are proper checks at the entrance. You have to get a Veronica bucket and then soup. In addition to that, sanitizers, so that I will feel safe when I get inside. I will feel that whoever coming into the mosque will follow the right protocols laid down by the President.
Now, what are the leadership of the various mosques under the Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah sect doing so far as the laid down measures are concerned? Are they considering opening the mosques for the Jummah prayers today? Imam Idris Suleiman is the Techiman Municipal Chief Imam.
Even though the President has eased the restrictions, but we cannot open our mosque throughout the municipality this week. But we've decided to do some of the requirements, to fulfill most of the requirements by next week before we start, we open our mosques.
Is there any reason why this group are suspending the Friday congregational prayer for 1 more week? Imam Idris Suleiman again.
We did not disinfect most of our mosques. At the same time, we have to educate our members, because we are praying with so many people. If we didn't give them the education before we open the mosque, there will be so much trouble in the mosque. That is why we wanted to educate most of them before we open the mosque.
What does this news of the suspension of the Jummah prayer mean to the people? Are they okay with the decision taken by the leadership?
Yeah, I think it is a very good decision. You see, in Ghana, what we need or what we lack is kind of information and education. So if the imams have taken it upon themselves to educate the masses before maybe organizing Jummah prayers next week Friday, I think it is in good direction.
Looking at things in Techiman here, we can't get all those things in all the masajid or our central mosques where we pray Jummah prayers. So to get things right, we have to let this week go so that we can get ourselves prepared for the Jummah prayer next week, inshallah. So that's the best we can do.
Reporting for Joy News, Anas Sabit, Techiman.